Alright, we got a few joint movements to cover, but before we do that, I want to talk about tensegrity. Because even though we're going to talk about specific joints and a specific motion, I want you to remember that you can't move just one thing. That comes down to tensegrity, which is a model that I'm holding. It's a tensegrity model to kind of give an explanation of what I mean by not being able to move just one thing. Because when you move a part of your body, the rest of your body moves to compensate and make adjustments so that it protects itself and you don't fall over. So to show you the tensegrity model I got here, if you move one part of it, just pull on one part of it, the whole other thing, the whole rest of it moves. And that's what your body does. If you move one thing, the rest of it moves to compensate for the movement of that one part. So, to get into our movements, we've got, first off, a shoulder abduction and adduction. So, when I think of this, I think of dancing, not like in the bar dancing, but formal dancing. So, you've got like ballet or gymnastics or figure skating, where you see the long sweeping arms going up and down. That's a shoulder joint abduction and adduction. So you've got the abduction and adduction. And the next is the lumbar spine lateral flex. So that's the back and forth. First thing that comes to mind for me is in boxing. You're in the ring, you're up against the ropes, the guy's throwing everything he has at you, you're going to start moving. And the first thing you move is side to side. That's your lumbar spine lateral flex. You want to get out of the way of his punches. For the shoulder girdle, protraction and retraction, I think of boxing again. Shoulder girdle protraction, you're bringing your shoulders forward, your elbows in. This is going to protect you. Again, when you're up against those ropes, you want to be protected. So you protract your shoulders, bring everything in tight, don't get hit anywhere but your arms. And for a retraction, same thing, boxing, when he's not coming at your front, when he notices he can't get through, he's going to start swinging wider and trying to hit you in your ribs. So you need to bring your arms back and out, and that's going to be your shoulder girdle retraction. It's going to pull everything back so that he doesn't get your kidneys, he just gets your arms. For a knee, flex and extension, I think of a football player, not any player, but a field goal kicker specifically. So when they set the ball down, he runs up, flexes, extends, kicks the ball, field goal. That's what I think of. First thing that comes to mind for a knee flex and extension. Hip, medial and lateral rotation. What comes to mind for me is a soccer player running down the field with the ball. When he's trying to control the ball, just run with it. He's got to move his foot in and out, to kick the ball in different ways, gently, to just keep it in front of him and away from the other people the other people from the other team. So he'll move his foot to either kick it with the inside of his foot or kick it with the outside of his toes. And to do that, he's using his hip joint in a medial or lateral rotation. Thanks a lot. You've been great.